Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So today is a whip and chat while I work on the custom doggy painting. As you may be able to see, it is not too far from being finished, to be honest. There are some popping drills on this. It is quite bad for them actually. The drills are just so snug that they are in fact popping. I had to buy a roller. Thing is, they weren't even pressed down. They did at first. When I first bought the roller, I've just run over it so many times, but when I first bought it they were like pop pop pop. It was so ridiculous, but I'm trying my best to keep them down. It will at some point be framed, and before it is, I'll put it in my portfolio and really like, it'll have something like quite heavy on it, so hopefully they'll stay, and then when it goes in a frame I won't be as worried. But it is a concern because I can see the raised drills. It's really annoying. So today I'm going to use, because the pink standard tray has sold out, the bubblegum pink, I will go back to the blue, and let's use the wonderful wooden pen from, forget the name of the company. It's really bugging me that I forget it, and I forget to check as well. So I actually am using a new light pad. I am using the Huion. So this is the A3. I also have the A4, the LB3 light pad, or LB4 light pad, which is the wireless one. It came, it was a birthday present, and to be honest, I wanted it like that second, and I didn't do an unboxing because it was really late at night. It was like 8 o'clock, so I hadn't got the light to do a video, and the craft room was a mess because we're trying to get a printer set up and the whole shebang, so it was just a mess. What I am doing though now is I'm actually just going through colour by colour because I've not got a lot left. So it was when I was doing the black and the brown, I was like, oh, I can see it all down here, so I just thought I'm doing it. So I'm keeping this on for the time being, just because this bit's still got like quite a bit of sticky sections that my hand would go over, but I'm doing it section by section, working my way through. So this is the number one. I've just decided what I'm going to do is do all the colours in this bit here, which was the section that I should have been doing. So I'm just working my way down them colours, picking like the leftmost colour, and like doing all of that colour in the section, and then moving on to the next section doing all the same colour. And it's not too bad, to be honest. And it's just, I don't know, I just couldn't be bothered to, it was, like I said, it was the black and the dark brown, because I could clearly see where them symbols were, and I was like, there's literally just a tiny scattering left of the black down here. So that's what I decided to do. So what I'll do is I'll zoom you in, but I'm also contemplating maybe zooming you back out anyway, because I know you can't really see where I'd exactly be placing, but if I'm going to start moving around, it might be better. We'll leave it here for a sec. And yeah, so we needed a new printer, 3D printer, because ours bust. We did try getting like parts for it, but it's going to need more work than what we had time for. And like, we had a few customers we had to message and be like, I'm so sorry, but your order is going to get to you a little bit later than it originally should have. And then yeah, because the parts wouldn't work, it was then a case of let's just get a new printer, and then when James has got the time to mess with the other one, we can get that one up and running again and then have 2 printers. So we got a new one. It's actually the updated version of what we had, so the newer version, because James got that printer like 4 or 5 years ago, so technology constantly advances, obviously. So he's managed to get a much better one, and it makes some really good quality trays, to be honest. So yeah, I'm happy with it. But like I said, everything's been a bit of a mess because of it. So yeah, it's been interesting. I need to pack the orders today, actually. The ones that still need packing. And I like to film. It is only like 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30. I was up at 6:30 filming, because I like to get the filming out of the way so then I can get the 3D printer straight on. I mean, this one is so quiet compared to the other, but it would still be a bit of an irritating noise in the background of my video, which I definitely do not want. You guys hated it when I was at home and there was like the fish tank running downstairs. Something that I couldn't really control, but yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? So I just thought I like to get up. James is still in bed because he's lazy, and he's not really, it's only 8:30, but he will be in bed for a while because he's lazy. So it's just a nice time for me to have a bit of alone time, get my diamond painting sorted, my video sorted while I'm diamond painting, and yeah, do that. I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. I think it's Mother's Day on Sunday, so tomorrow. So we are going for Sunday dinner around my parents. My dad's cooking for like my mum and his mum, and so obviously us as well. Got my card, we'll get them a bunch of flowers. So I think we need to do our shopping today, but I'm not really sure. A house needs a tidy. It is a state. It is disgusting. I mean, well, if you know me, it's probably not a state to like most people. Most people are like, oh, it's fine. But to me, I can't live in this squalor. There's stuff everywhere. And granted, it is my stuff, but I do that. I am that type of person. Like when I've got a lot going on, you know, I can't deal. I just have to just put things down and just say I'll sort it later. But it gets to the point like the weekend, then when I'm like, right, we need to go and basically fix everything that I've messed up. So we won't have a deep clean. I think we did quite a deep clean last weekend, so things aren't dirty. I mean, they are kind of my level of dirty, but my level of dirty and somebody else's are 2 different things. My mum hates it because now I've got my own house, I'm like proper OCD about not constantly cleaning. But see, my auntie told me off because I have anti-bac wipes. I get these big packs of anti-bac wipes from Costco, and they are my saviour because I hate using dishcloths. I hate it. You know, like when people go around wiping stuff with dishcloths on the side, I cannot. They're disgusting, they're filthy, they just harvest germs. I don't like it. And somebody did tell me to put it in bleach, but no, it's still just as bad. I prefer one-use wipes that are so bad for the environment, but I don't care, because they make my life so much easier. I think if I was living at if I was at home all the time, so I didn't work, and you know I had all the time in the world, then yeah, maybe like I would use some what's the word? Oh, reusable products. Oh, that's me trying to get the clip, trying to get this to move, and I've not got a lot of room. I'm trying to push it back so you can see the next row and the box that's got the drills in just pressed against this clip and pinged it off. Okay, there's the next row. Oh, see, and just me touching that drill there would come out. Right, oh, I'm missing some ones. Oh no, I'm not, they're in the section I haven't done yet. So, this section. So yeah, I just think, like, for the time being, it's a lot easier for me to just pick up a wipe and just, if I've got something I just want to wipe over, I can do that, because we just half this section, so it's not as stressful. Yeah, I can just pick up a wipe and I can just wipe everything down and then chuck it in the bin. It's just a lot quicker, you know, and a lot less filthy. So anyway, so yeah, I think that it's going to be a bit of cleaning around today. Maybe going to the shop today. We might be able to fit it in tomorrow. I don't know, I'll have to think. And if we are, I prefer to do it on Sundays, because then, like, the food that I use for my lunch for the week is fresher. So if I can go tomorrow, I'd rather go tomorrow. And obviously I've got to get like a bunch of flowers for Mum, because I've already got a card, but I don't have a present, so I was going to get her just a bunch of flowers, which, once again, you kind of like to be fresh, don't you? But equally, I feel like if I leave it to tomorrow, unless I get up and go as soon as the shop's open, there might be none left, so I don't know. It's another thing I need to contemplate. But yeah, so that's my weekend. I also kind of want to go and look around cars, because I want a new car. And then part of me really doesn't want to pay for a new car, but I kind of think I need one at this point. You know, I've got a really, well, it's 11 years old, my car. I've had it for years. It's what we call the Tin Can Torpedo. It's a little Citroen C1. It's not the best car. Everybody hates it because, like, I phone people. Like, I've got a hands-free. I've got like a hands-free little thing that you plug in and it works on Bluetooth. It means it is hands-free, but if someone phones me and I'm in the car or whatever, that thing makes the worst, like, feedback noise ever. Like, no one could ever hear me. So it's just stuff like that. Like, it'd be nice to have a proper hands-free system in the car. And I know some people don't agree with being on the phone while you're driving, but I think if it's hands-free, it's no different to having a passenger in the car and talking to them, is it? You know, I don't touch my phone. I'd never do that, so. But I don't like travelling on my own. I don't like being in the car on my own. I do have anxiety. Like, COVID was awful when I had to do things on my own, like go places, and they say no one can come with you, like hospital visits or whatever. My anxiety used to go absolutely through the roof because I don't like being alone. So it wasn't nice at all. So when I'm in the car travelling on my own, I like to be on the phone with somebody. Yeah, I'd really like a new car, so maybe or not, we're going to do a test drive of one of them. I want an automatic. I think I want a Merc, a GLA. I think that's what I want. Probably second hand, unless I can get a good deal, which is Mercedes, so it's probably not going to have good deals on them. But unless I get a good deal on a new one, I'm very specific. I want a GLA, I want it in white, I want it automatic, I want it petrol or hybrid, don't mind which one. But it needs to be black, automatic and not diesel, basically, because I'm not paying for diesel. Petrol prices are through the roof and diesel prices are even higher, so no chance, matey. And I do short journeys. Diesel literally wouldn't even be beneficial for me because I really don't do long journeys. A hybrid might be nice, a plug-in hybrid, but it's A, if I can get one, and B, it's if I can afford one. So anyway, enough chitter chatter. Let's have a look at your comments / questions and stuff from this week. I'm going to put the iPad straight on here. Okay, so comments. Let's go down to the bottom. So this one was on the Unboxing Craft Art Club, which was that last weekend's unboxing? Yeah, so it was not the one that came out Saturday, as in today when I'm filming, or Saturday, like the Saturday just gone when you're watching this. It was the one before, I think. And so I unboxed 3 paintings from them. And Irene Mayer says very pretty canvases. Thank you for commenting, Irene. Don't believe I've read out a comment of yours before, so I thank you very, very much. They are very cute. It was hard to pick, I'm not gonna lie, because me trolling through thousands and thousands of diamond paintings like these sites have on them is stress to the max. Like, where's the decent categories? Because they have categories, but they're not great categories. Like, they're just not. You have to literally troll through. Vicky puts, love the marble one. It will look pretty when it's finished. I have 2 of them, like sort of marble ones now, and I do really love them. I think the other one I've got there is a bit better, like quality wise. I could be wrong. Makes me nervous to start them because if they are bad and it's square, it's just going to be hell. I think that's the one problem with square. If the squares aren't great and you start doing a square from a crappy company, it's just depressing. You don't get the enjoyment out of diamond painting. I just want to bin it, but I'm not that type of person. I'll never bin it. I want to finish it, so I basically just have to hate doing painting and then get it done, which is not exactly what's intended when it comes to diamond painting, but it's what I do. Okay, so Stacey's Makeup Corner says, I was wondering if you know if they do licensed pieces. I asked because I saw a couple of images that look familiar to me. Now, I think there is a response to this, but I actually already liked it. So it was just somebody explaining that that's how Chinese companies work. They don't really do licensing and stuff like that. But I think I've liked it, so it goes off of the comments I've not responded to, sort of thing. But then Stacey says back to that person, the concern I have is for some YouTubers who may not realise this, and I have found 2 pieces of stolen artwork of very well-known names without digging. The concern comes that YouTubers can get copyright strikes on the channel. Okay, so here's my viewpoint, and no hate please, because it's a touchy subject when it comes to diamond painting. So I don't agree with not paying the artist. I think that licensed artwork should be a must, but unfortunately it's not. And the likes of China is not going to change. And I also think that the companies that do license artwork, being, you know, not from China, the prices aren't exactly affordable to absolutely everybody. They are me, so when I purchase my own paintings, I always purchase from reputable licensed artwork companies. So if you've seen, I do unboxings on Diamond Art Club, Prism, the license section, Diamond Art Studio, Dreamers Designs, Treasure Studio Arts. All of them absolutely have licensed images, and they're where I would want to spend my money. So if I'm spending money, I want it to go to the artist. That's how I sort of see it. And it's okay for me because I have the means to be able to afford to spend that little bit extra to pay the artist. But having said that, some people don't. So companies like Craft Art Club, like the ones that I unbox, because they gift me stuff. Now, I never ever ever choose anything that is stolen artwork. So that's, for me, there's not an issue there with my copyright strike, like getting a copyright strike on my channel. Because I double check before I basically decide what painting. So when companies come, they give you a budget and they say, right, your budget's like $20, pick whatever you want. So I make sure when I'm picking, I'm double checking, I'm reverse imaging, searching, I'm making sure it's not by an artist and it's in public domain and all that jazz. Now, having said that, there are like Disney paintings and stuff like that, which Disney probably don't like, but that doesn't come on me as a consumer, and they are a massive corporate company. So I don't care too much. It's more about the independent artists that produce beautiful pieces of artwork and don't get paid for it. That's the problem. So Disney is not exactly what I'm against. Like the fact that China uses Disney images. I don't mind. So that's why I do pick a lot of Disney, because I can avoid then picking something that's by an artist. Now, the reason that I show it on my channel, these companies, and I don't say, these companies steal artwork, so I refuse to work with them, is like I said, some people cannot afford to go to these reputable companies that only license artwork. Now, not everything on like Craft Art Club and them other companies, New Craft Day, all that I've unboxed, not all of the artwork is stolen images. Some of it is public domain. So you can easily, if you can't afford like Diamond Art Club or Dreamers or any of them that I've just said, you can easily go onto these websites and purchase non-stolen cheap diamond paintings. And I think that there is no harm in me showing that. Do I forget in videos to make people aware that some of the artwork is stolen? Yeah, I forget. I'll be honest. And that falls on me. Because I've got a memory like a sieve, and when I do it in teaching as well, like when I'm in a classroom, if I've got 1,000 things on my mind, like I have when I'm filming a video, it's like, I've got to say this, I've got to say that, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, you know. When I have all that, the last thing that crosses my mind is to say, oh, by the way, if you are looking at this company, bear in mind some of the artwork is stolen. I have said it on videos because I say it when I remember, but I forget sometimes, and I'm only human, and I'm dyslexic, I have a bad working memory. Like, I hate my camera does not tell me that it's gone off until the screen just goes black and I look up and the screen's black. So yeah, I was just saying, to be honest, I was having a rant, but I was just saying that everybody's got their own views and opinions on licensed artwork, and it's absolutely fine to think whatever you want. You can choose whatever, and it doesn't change my opinion on you. I still think you are all wonderful human beings, and that's how I will always think. So Diamond Painting Adventure says, love the colours on the pink canvas, awesome job. Lots of love from Canada, and I love your accent. Oh, thank you, Diamond Painting Adventures from Canada. Yeah, I think the pink one is the one that's got the bonsai tree on it. It's super cute. I agree. I thought the colours were beautiful. I love colourful paintings. So, absolutely. Kimberly Saunders says, nice shirt. I like the marble one. It will go great with my new colours in my living room. TFS. Thanks for sharing. I had to think that. I was like, what's that abbreviation mean? Oh, that's nice. So I think that means Kimberly's like found an actual image and decided to get it. Yeah, it looks cute, doesn't it? I love the marbly ones because they are perfect for like decor. Liz, lovely Liz Harrison, Scotty Dog Crafts, says the bonsai is my favourite. The colours are awesome, absolutely. Lama Sarif says, happy Mother's Day to you. I'm not actually a mother. I'm a dog mother. Kind of. But yeah, it is a nice day. I will pass it on to like my mum and stuff. Because it's Mother's Day for her. Really. And my nana. But yeah, it is Mother's Day on Sunday, so. Vicky, so this is on my WIP and Chat from last week. It says, congratulations on getting your job, especially being the school you wanted. What age group will you be teaching? I really hope that you get the subscribers you need. The dogs are coming along very nicely. Ooh, so all sorts. Okay, so, yeah, thank you so much for congratulating me on my job. I'm very, very excited. I actually saw the head teacher yesterday because I went in to get him some like rulers. He asked if I could get some rulers, so I went to see him. He's like going, were you all excited? The head teacher is literally a legend. He is so nice. And he's like, were you all excited then? And I was like, yeah, I was just so nervous. I said, and I was so worried that like I wouldn't get it because I wanted it so like I want to work here. And he was like, were you at pub or something? And I don't know if I said this on last week's WIP and Chat, but when he phoned me, I was out for a meal. And I answered the phone and there was music obviously blaring, but I didn't know. I wouldn't have answered the phone, or I would have gone outside first had I known that the call was going to be from him. My friend George, who got a job at WIP, he said when he did it, they didn't call until like the next day. So I'd resigned myself to the fact I wasn't getting a call that day. So I didn't know who the call was from. It said no caller ID. So I just answered and I'm like, sugar. Like, you can hear music in the background. He's like, are you okay to talk? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And he was telling me it. And I'm like going, oh my God. He's going to think I'm like having, like I'm out partying and clubbing or something. And so when I saw him yesterday, he was literally like, were you at pub? I'm like, no, I wasn't. I was just down the road at the guy's house. I was just having dinner. Like, my partner took me out for dinner. He was like, oh, because I got off the phone and I said to my wife, I've just phoned a candidate and I think I've interrupted pub quiz. And I was like, oh my God, it's so embarrassing. I was like, no. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to move. Because, like, you know, I wanted to speak to you. But he is literally such a nice guy. So, it's so funny. I can't remember if I told you I cried on my interview. Like, at the interview. Because he was talking about his like teaching thing, and I don't know, I was just so emotional that day, so I just started roaring, and he said like, oh, I've made you cry. I was like so embarrassed, but like I said, he's an absolute legend, like, so he's such a nice man. I think he comes across a bit scary to the kids, but like to like staff and stuff, he can just have a really, really nice conversation. He's such a cool dude. So yeah. What else did Vicky say? What age group are you teaching? So I teach, so the school that I'm at is an 11 to 18 school. So we start in year 7. So kids go to primary school, which, so they go when they are, you can start your kids when they're between like 3, 4, 5. So I think 4 or 5 is the normal way that they start, and that's like what we call foundation stage. So it's a bit like it's just beyond nursery, like they're just starting to learn the phonics and they're starting to learn numeracy and stuff like that. So that is foundation stage. Then you start in year 1 properly learning. So that's the first proper primary school year when you're 6 years old. And then you finish primary school in year 6 when you are 11 years old. So it goes in, when it says years, that means years in education. So at year 6 you've been educated for 6 years. 100%, like every single kid. And then I start teaching, so I'm in secondary school. So I start teaching 11-year-olds. So that's year 7 to year 11. So year 11 is when you are 16 and you do your GCSEs, which are your main exams. And then when you finish your GCSEs, you are able to either go to college and do something very specific like hairdressing or engineering or something like that, like a course, and they last 2 years, or you can stay on to do A-levels, which are your advanced levels. So they're the things that you would need most likely to get into university. You can also do BTECs, but A-levels are the most common used qualification to get into uni. And that will take you 17, 18, so your years 12 and 13. So you can either go to a 6th form for that, which is one that's usually within a school. So like the school I'm working at has a 6th form. Or you can go to a 6th form college. So that would be just where it's all 17 to 18 year olds on the campus, and they're all doing their A-levels and BTECs and etc, etc. But I work at a school that has a 6th form in it, so I do like both. So yeah, that's just a bit of background. I really hope you get the subscribers you need. I actually think, when I've just looked before this, I'm on 984, so I need 16 subscribers to reach 1,000. I'm so excited. It's slowly growing, but I hope it does grow. Like once I reach 1,000, I hope I do continue to grow. But I'll just be buzzing when I get to that 1,000 subscribers. And the dogs are coming along nicely. They're just being pains in the bum, which is like my actual dogs, who are big pains in the bum. But this is a pain because of the drills. It's just the darker colours, like. This colour isn't actually too bad, like the number 1. I need to actually plug this light pad in, I think, soon, because it looks like it's dimming down, which means the battery will be running out. I don't think it's actually had a proper charge yet. But anyway, let's see. Probably my camera battery's going to die in a minute anyway, so, or soon. But let's just have a look at if I can get a few more of these questions answered and whatnot. So Liz says, I can understand groups not wanting spam or pages full of YouTube creator links. In the bigger groups it would be a bit boring for members, but I've never understood this. I'm not going to mention or promote anyone else. Yes, people only have so much time to watch, but the more people that know about diamond painting, the more watchers. Someone may not like my videos, but like my friend's videos. She introduces friends to diamond painting. Some might not like my friend, but like me. It swings and roundabouts. That's such a common UK phrase. I don't see it as a competition, just a community to spread the fun. Exactly. Yeah, and I do get the whole them not wanting constant spams for videos, but like Liz says, it's more about the being able to say like, oh, if you want help with this, there's this video here from this YouTuber, or oh, I've got a video that can help with that. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Or you know, if you've got a video with something that you're unboxing that's really, really like new or cool or might help somebody, I see literally zero reason why you shouldn't be able to post that in groups. So that's what I do. And Kitten Up Kitten said, I completely agree. I think as a community we should be helping each other. Take no time at all and cost nothing. Exactly. And it's like one of them things that I've seen a million and one times about, you know, if you've got a friend that's got a business, like it costs you nothing and takes you so little time to just repost a post or share, you know, to your story or something like that. Let's help each other out, because it might not be for you or you might not have the money, but you know, that one share could get somebody that does, you know. So that's what I just think, and it looks like it's agreed. So Vicky says, I got the idea for using my spare diamonds on the jar from another YouTube video, Ladybug Crafts. She has some really great ideas. I will look into Ladybug Crafts after this video. Thank you for sharing, Vicky. So this is on my most recent one now. This is on my craft room tour. So I hope you guys liked it. You know, it was stressful for me. I was like, oh, I hope it looks nice enough to be on video. Typical me stressing out. But yeah, I showed everybody my craft room. So if you haven't seen it and you'd like to nosy, then that video is up on my channel. So Rose Reed Plans says, you have great space. Thank you. It's my little bedroom. But I think I've tried to do as much as I can with it, give myself as much space as possible. This light pad is literally about to die. Then Mrs. Banner's Craft says, love your craft room. Thank you. Kimberly Saunders says, you have a nice bright space. Thanks for sharing. It is bright, but then it also does go dim, but I think it gets a lot more light than like my bedroom used to at home, so I'm very happy. Liz says, hello pretty lady. Yes, I also, on my craft room tour, not only did you get my craft room, I also had my face in the video. Something I will not be doing today because I've just got up out of bed. But yeah, started it off with my face, so you can like actually see the face to the voice. I do look proper rough though, because I realised when I watched it back, like I've got makeup on from that day I went on a job interview, I want to say. Yeah, I was on a job interview, and so I put some makeup. I didn't actually want the job, I just wanted the experience. But I put some makeup on, but not a lot. I didn't do myself up like I like to. It's just when you're getting up at 7 AM, well, 6:30, you can't be bothered with that. So I just put a little bit on. But I realised like when I filmed this, when I've been out all day, it all like rubbed off and gone a bit disgusting. So you've got me pretty much like with crappy makeup on. But anyway, you love your craft room. It looks very tidy. Now will it stay like that? It doesn't. Like right this second, it does have things all over it, but it will be cleaned And you know, like I've said before about the house, I have minutes where you know, I have to put things down, so I just do it, and it's not where I want them, but I literally, as soon as I get a minute, I'm like, right, let's go around, let's tidy everything up. So it stays relatively clean, I'd say. Not like my old bedroom that was all over the place. May you have many happy crafty hours in there. I'm sure I will. Cindy says, you're so organised. Mine seems to be in every room right now. I need to get a move on and sort my clutter. Love seeing your face at last, pretty young lady. Oh, thank you. Stay safe and blessed. Yeah, it is organised. I do like to be organised, but then sometimes it stresses me out if I don't know where something goes, and that's why a few of the drawers are just like random, because I just don't know what to do with them. Vicky says, I love your craft room, can see why you are so proud of it. You are very pretty and it was really neat seeing you. Oh, thanks. Guys, you're too nice. Lama Serif says, I actually don't know, I'm saying Lama. Is it Ima? Is it an I? I've just thought just now, I don't know if it's a capital I or if it's an L, so I do apologise. They put, hi sweetheart, how are you? You look very nice. Thank you. And then last but not least, and it is flashing, so Kitting Up Kitten says on the WIP and Chat last week, well done on the job, big achievement for you, really enjoyed listening while I was working on my WIP today. I'm like you, I don't get a lot of time to DP, but doing the videos gives me the time out to actually work on my WIPs. Thanks for another great video. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much on the congratulations. And yeah, YouTubing, I do think it gives me that time to be able to diamond paint. So yeah, that is everything from me. My camera battery is now flashing, so woo, I got through it all. And I will continue to work on this. I didn't even finish the ones, but oh well. So thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, and of course watching. And until next time guys, I will see you in the next one.